Episode 107, and I'm BU Squalor, and we are going to go to playoffs. We are not playing in the wild card, but first, we have a media question. Here, one of your franchise players might hang it up. We'll place him in free agency. There we go. I'm going to replace him in free agency. I'm going to draft a rookie quarterback. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's going to come. We bought the package. Hopefully, he doesn't retire next year. He played terrible. Let's take a look at his stats for the year, because it's got to be last year. 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. It wasn't great either, but 16 and 14 is even worse after a great 21 and 27 and 5, I guess. 36 and 9 was his best. His ratings, they fell. 22 wasn't. Yeah, he's definitely doing well. Think about it. He did 48 and 5 this year in real life. 70% completion rating. He's definitely better than Madden's. He's a 91 overall. Yep. Okay. So we answered that question. Let's hit that next week, guys. Here comes the playoffs. The playoffs. Okay, we signed 3 players during the season. 2 in preseason, 1 in the middle of the season. Got our left guard back. That's good. We signed 3 players. Preseason we signed Cardinal Jones back for 1 year. He passed for 3 yards during the season on 72 snaps, which means he was holding the ball for kicks. So he had a 42.3 rating. You know, he is what he is. We signed Morgan Spitz for the practice squad, and he is a left tackle. And I just want to move my mic over just a little bit. Sorry. He's the left tackle. He didn't play. And then Larry Combs, a cornerback, who got on the field 9 times and didn't do anything. So that was our signed players. We re-signed 4 players this year. We signed Ray Fernell here, and he's a rushing linebacker that's playing in a different position, but he's what he is. He had 34 tackles, 6 tackles for a loss, 3 pass defenses on 655 snaps. I gave him a C plus. The pass defense wasn't great, but the run defense was really good. C plus. We signed another defense player, Angel Rankin. He blossomed into the best defensive lineman we had. He had 53 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss, 11 sacks, 1 interception, and a touchdown on 1,129 plays. First in sacks and 6th in tackles on the team. He is our sack specialist, and I hope he does better. But 11, anything above 10, pretty good. 16 would be great. Won a game. Re-signed Ronald Darby because I felt like we couldn't lose that many corners because we traded away one as well. Ronald Darby, he 51 tackles, 7 pass defenses, 1 forced fumble on 1,135 snaps. Lost a step, but still super important to our team. We traded away Kendall Fuller for a 2nd round pick in 2 years. So, and a 7th. And then finally, the other person that we re-signed was our backup running back. And he's fast, but not effective. I gave him a C. I gave Ronald Darby a C plus, but yeah, he averaged 3.7 yards a carry, a couple of catches, 1 receiving touchdown, and 8 rushing touchdowns because we ran the ball a lot. It's those. Oh, I know what I meant to show you. I meant to show you the list of not resigns. All right, since I can't show you the list, we're just gonna have to go over the players. Daniil Hunter, We brought Daniil Hunter in, and let's look at his stats and contracts. We brought him in 18. Um, he's really good for Minnesota in real life, and so he didn't really develop in Madden for Minnesota. So when I saw him, I thought, why don't we give that a shot? I'm pretty sure it was 18 when we signed him. Look right now. Maybe it was 19 actually. I looked this up earlier. Yeah. No, that was Ronald Darby. And give me a second. Okay. We signed him in 20 as a free agent. And so he had a 5-sack season. And this was his stats prior to it. You cannot see the stats when you play Madden. So they must have cut him or something. Because he would have had his first 4. And then maybe he didn't make it. Maybe he was so bad that they put him on the practice squad. And maybe that's played this year, practice squad, played, and then was released. And so I signed him, and he had 13 sacks for us, and then 12 and a half. And as you can see, that production has dropped, and so I have decided to let him go. He would like 27 over 4 years, 27.6 million 4 years. I just don't have the salary cap, but he had 47 tackles, 9 tackles for a loss, 5 sacks on 1,144 snaps. He was second in sacks on our team with 5, and that just shows how bad we are at sacking the quarterback. That Cyrus Jones walk in free agent team. I gave him a C plus, by the way. And Cyrus Jones had 40 tackles, 2 interceptions, 13 pass defenses, and 979 snaps. He's second in interceptions, and he went 17.8 over 2 years. And I just feel like I need to go look at free agency, so I didn't. The next up on our thing was Lincoln St. Clair, and wants 4 years, 22.2 million. And he had an incomplete grade because he only played 27 snaps, and I'm not paying $22 million to someone who doesn't play. I wanted to keep Nico on the team. Angelo Tanico here. He had 3 tackles on 278 snaps. He actually had a lot of playtime, but it's not worth it. Randall Elmore, he's going to be leaving. 2 tackles on 107 snaps. Braxton Early, I was thinking about keeping him around as the middle linebacker, but I decided not to. He got a C. He had 11 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, a half sack, an interception on 390 snaps as Neil Stallings backup. But let him go. I'm gonna try. I want to try to get a decent free agent, in draft picks. So John Guyton is another one. So we're gonna be a little thin on defensive tackles, but he 0 snaps, 0 stacks. He got on the field once. And he wants 10 million over 3 years. Braxton Early wants just a 1 year, 1.3 million. That's why I kind of thought about it, but I didn't do it. Elmore wants 3.6 over 2 years. D'Angelo Tanico here, he wants 11.2, and I just don't have the salary cap. And we had a couple offensive players that we are going to let go, and that's Kendall here, the tight end. Vance Kendall, blocking tight end. Give him a C minus. 3 catches on the year, 1 touchdown on 304 snaps. Blocking tight end, and we ran the ball a lot. So, we're gonna let our right tackle go. Anton Vincent giving up 9 sacks in his time he played. 81 strength, just do better. And then backup center. Well, so we're gonna probably draft some linemen. And I got 24-year-old, 79 strength. I worry when they're just not very strong. They're just gonna get blown over. I can also do my draft tracker. And basically, uh, not re-signed players that we drafted was Lincoln Sinclair, D'Angelo Tenico, and Parker Bingham, not re-signed. So I'm gonna put this to show 2018 draft picks we still have left on the team are Neil Stalling, and he 98 tackles, 6 tackles for a loss, 5 interceptions, 17 pass defenses, 2 forced fumbles, and a safety on 1,112 24 snaps, played every snap. First in tackles, first in interceptions, and tied first in pass defenses on the team. He is gave him a lot of crap, but he's pretty good. I give him A minus. Our second round pick in 18 was Shaheem Favors. Moved into the 2 role and was the one receiver while Murray Cooper misses a lot of time. Plays and he's going to be hitting the regression now. He's not a big guy, but he's fast and doesn't really fit in Aaron Rodgers' team, I guess. I don't know. But 65 catches for 697 yards and 5 touchdowns. He was second in yards and first in TDs. We only have 5 TDs as the number 1 receiving threat, and that's just not good. But I give him B+. Then our third round pick in that same year, 18. 18 was a good draft. I mean, because there were nobody left from the 17. Josiah Stubblefield. He played 1,187 snaps and he didn't give up a single sack. So, if I did the math right, it looks like Aaron Rodgers got sacked 22 times. 7 came from non-lineman positions, and then the other 15 came from linemen, and of that, Anton Vincent gave up 9. And then our 6th round pick from 2018 that's still on that team was Anton Flynn, and unfortunately, time is caught up to Anton Flynn, and he 22 catches, 375 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averaged 17 yards per catch, was pretty decent, but being 5'9", speed is important, but he is the reason that Devontae Adams just isn't. Yes. So that's the end of our 18 draft picks. Luke Wallen, I mean, they were cut a long time. Carter Gunn, Kareem Hickman, they were all cut a long time ago. So, 2019 draft consisted of first round pick Juan Mixon. Missed a lot this year. He played 760 snaps, so he missed 400 and some snaps, but he had 11 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. He was second in tackles for loss on the team. I give him B minus. Free safety, Copeland. He got re-signed. Did re-sign him, but he made a career of not doing much. 5 tackles on 217 snaps. Scott Rury, the punter, is who we took in the 7th round. That's all we have left for 19, by the way. We did not re-sign Watt Tomlinson. Okay, so I did it for next year. Yeah, okay, so Scott Weary, right? This is my goal to get a 99 punter. We're not going to be able to do that, but 41.9, 49.1 average punt was first in the league by like 2 yards. 54 43. Oh, that timeout. Hold on. 45.3 net average, which was first in the league by like a yard. 22 punts inside the 20, first in the league. 67-yard long punt, second in the league. So he's a good punter. That was it for our 19s. So we didn't find real. We can say Claire. Yeah, I see what I did here. I'm gonna fix this after we're done. Okay, 2020 draft. That consisted of our second round. We didn't have a first round pick. Our second round was Lincoln Sinclair. We didn't resign him. We talked about him already. The third round pick was Jamal Sankey. We talked about him. The fourth round pick, the other third round pick, I mean, Ray Fennell. And then Marcus Muriel and DeAngelo Tanico were not resigned. Marcus Muriel was not resigned the year before. So, that's the end of the 2020. There's only 2 people left on that. We got 4 from 18, 3 from 19, 2 from 20, and now we're in 21. That's a lot, huh? Just blah blah blah. But you know, keeping track. Asher Favors, the tight end, 38 catches, 360 yards, 2 touchdowns on 1,143. I give him C minus. He's no big Bob Tonyan, that's for sure. And he was our first round pick, and our third round pick, Antoine Hubbard. We got an incomplete because he didn't play much. He had 8.6 yards a carry though on his 5 carries, 2 receiving yards or 2 receiving catches. Parker Bingham, which we're not resigning. And then Ray DeLoach, free safety. So yeah, Ray DeLoach here. He had an incomplete, 1 tackle on 38 snaps. And that, I believe, is the end of our 21. So there's only 3 people from 21. So you can see 18 was our best draft. 22 consisted of this man right here. He's pretty good. I give him a B plus. He is 17 pass defenses, 1 pick 6, 2 interceptions, and 55 tackles. So he's pretty bossy like. And Vince Trent was our other first round pick. He's now our starting running back after the second year. I gave him an A. He had ridiculous 483 carries, so we're running him into the ground. Madden doesn't care about that. 26 catches. Well, so I mean, touched the ball a lot. 1,984. He almost had 2,000 yards, but it's 4.1 yards a carry, 16 touchdowns. He's 57,000 experience, so he did win running back of the year. Guarantee, because he had 10,000 before we started, and now he's 57,000 experience. So we are rocking our running back up after this. We have a strong safety that we drafted, Rich Portiro, and he's got an incomplete because he 2 tackles on 288 snaps. I'm actually going to change that to be a D. That's enough to get stuff done, and then I'm gonna go talk about the practice squad players in a second. Blake Leakey played a lot because Billa got hurt, so he gave up 1 sack on 606 snaps. So he played like just over half the season, gave up 1 sack. But I saw him get beat a lot for tackles in the backfield for running plays. So he wasn't great, but that's why he's not my starter. And then Darren Whiteside just really came out and really played well. He had 727 yards and 3 touchdowns. That was first in yards and second in touchdowns. And kind of surprised, actually. I mean, because when Amari Cooper got hurt, then he would have got pushed up to the 2. He did really good. That's our 2022. We do have a running back on the practice squad. Racquise Ragland. And then last year, all a lot of them are on the practice squad, but a few made it. A few made it. And starting with Adrian Best here, he got a C plus. 33 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, 1.5 sacks on 620 snaps. He actually played more than half the season then because Mixon got hurt. I give him C plus. I mean, did all right. We're good against the run, but he can't get to the quarterback, so that's kind of unfortunate. Melvin Kubaliga, this guy are hurting. Got hurt, but he got a C plus as well. He played 593 snaps and gave up a sack. He's more bigger, a little stronger. 88 strength makes me a little more happy than 81. And then Nick Traylor, backup blocking. He played 270 snaps, blocking tight end, and 6 catches for 83 yards. Not much to do on him, but I give him C plus. And then finally, Andrew Janis, who after he traded away Al Juszczyk, ought to be the main guy, and he didn't run the ball at all, and that's okay because his job is to run block. Hoping he's good at it, so could work on it a little bit, but his pass block is pretty good. So I consider him a runner receiver back, and only had 2 catches, so I don't know. The rest of the players, except for Javonte Driver, right here, he actually incomplete because he played 45 tackles during the season, but the rest of them all went to practice squad. I'm not going to go into that. We'll just look at the practice squad here and see that got some players on the practice squad, and some are probably not going to make the team, but we drafted them, so they got a chance, Wow, that was a lot. Next up, we're going to do is we're going to go over the records, and why don't we look at the awards? Just do yearly awards. The MVP was Ray Weston, and Vince Trent took second. Blake Bortles third. Vince Trent, dang, man. Coach of the year goes to Mike McCoy. Stephen Crandall took second. Kind of makes sense. Victor Knox. Gus Bradley of the Browns. Jay Gruden. Ron Rivera. Doug Peterson. Rex Ryan. And the Clapper. Alright. AFC side. Blake Bortles. Why does Madden like Blake Bortles? Defensive player was J.J. Watt. That's a rookie year. Ackley was a defensive best quarterback was Blake Bortles. So funny. That's running by Octavius. Wow, that last name. On a 6-10 team. Lawrence Chapman is in the building. What is his? Fantasny Golden. Nice. Archuleta, best defensive tackle. J.J. Watt, best linebacker. Logan, best kicker. Chris Botwell. It sucks they don't have a best punter. I really didn't mean to do that, but okay. NFC. Ray Weston. Vince Trent. We did talk about this already. Defensive player C.J. Ward, huh? Keeley, Meek, Neil Stallings took third. Aaron Donald, best offensive rookie. I don't have anybody in that category. Defensive Bears. Oh, there we go. Adrian Best took third. Best quarterback, Ray Weston. I guarantee got Stallings. No Russell. No Aaron Rodgers. Best running back. There we go. He did beat out Ezekiel Elliott. Nice. Thomas Rawls. Look at that. Thomas Rawls. Des Bryant. Beat out Casey Nickerson. He's starting to slow down now, too. O-line, Zach Martin. Packers, John Sykes. Defensive lineman, Donald. Angel Rankin took 5th. Linebacker, Neil Stallings took 3rd. Defensive back, Aha. Best kicker. Not ours either. Did get one award in speed experience. Just take a moment. I'm gonna spend my XPs and then also put down MVP and the coach, and I'll keep track of all the yearly stats. We have just so you know, division record. We took first, second in 2020, which was the last year of what you call it. Oh, it seems wrong. Yeah, well, that's right. We did. We went to the Super Bowl, 92nd seven record that one year, and won it all. So second, and then first, and first. We've been dominating the division. So 3 Super Bowls with 2 wins. Like I said, oh, I wanted to just look at some for star development. Holy moly! Wow, look at that. Running back of the year, Pro Bowl appearance, which get him superstar and NFL rushing leader. Woof. Thanks for watching. That ends episode 107. Next episode, we're gonna play with we're gonna upgrade Vince Trent. Again, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you soon.